It is unconscionable what's going on in America right now.
Today, Oregon's Attorney General Dan Rayfield sued the Trump administration for suspending SNAP benefits. AG Rayfield joined 21 other attorneys general and 3 governors. They argue the U.S. Department of Agriculture is unlawfully pausing the benefits that more than 40 million Americans rely on. We caught up with AG Rayfield just a few hours ago.
We don't need to have a president that's using food assistance as a political ploy. What Americans and Oregonians need to realize is that no other president in the history of this country has ever jeopardized the food assistance in this way.
Rayfield says ahead of filing a lawsuit, he asked the feds twice to release contingency funds to keep SNAP benefits flowing.
They ignored our requests, and so today we filed a lawsuit to compel them to release the funds that Congress specifically appropriated. Democrats and Republicans appropriated to make sure that Oregonians have food.
Now, the USDA and Republicans blame Democrats in Congress for the government shutdown as both parties continue to clash over health care funding. AG Rayfield has this message for Oregonians bracing for November 1st.
We're doing absolutely everything we can to get this court to rule on our temporary restraining order. And what that means is that they rule in favor of our temporary restraining order, that is going to compel the federal government to act and get that money flowing again. As there are people in Oregon, people across this country that have already had their food assistance dry up this month. And this is money, $315 a month, that goes to them. And this is wild that we are even having this conversation.
Oregon Governor Tina Kotek and other state officials are also urging the federal government to use emergency funds to ensure SNAP benefits continue next month, despite the government shutdown. On Monday, Kotek and 9 other Oregon elected leaders sent this letter to U.S. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins, demanding the department tap contingency and reserve money so states can send out food assistance benefits on time and in full. In the letter, they write in part, "The ongoing federal shutdown has created unacceptable uncertainty for families, children, older adults, and communities across Oregon. Hunger should never be a consequence of political stalemate." Oregon leaders emphasize that more than 700,000 Oregonians, including more than 200,000 children and 130,000 seniors here, depend on SNAP. But the letter is likely to be lost in the political void. As we reported Friday, a memo from the federal agency in charge of SNAP says the Trump administration will not use contingency funds to keep the money flowing, arguing the funds are not legally available to cover regular benefits and are instead for helping people in disaster areas.